and see what they have for you, Coach Mike.
Hey, man, let's do it. I can't wait.
Let's see what question number 1 is.
This is Tanya from Spring, Texas. I have a question for you, Mike. So clients that are renting or leasing homes, we typically take them to show houses. But when we follow back up with them, let's say they have to move, should we help them with moving out? Like, assessing maybe they should do something more, or, should we help them?
All right. So it sounds like what she's asking, Rick, is when we have a client and they're moving out of the house, if we should, I guess what she's saying is, should we help them maybe assess the condition of the property before they hand it back over to the landlord? Does that sound like what she's asking?
Well, that partially, Coach, and also what I took from the question is just from a service perspective, how as agents should we be able to provide services for move in and move out? So
Okay.
a lot of times from what I took from the question is, Coach, you're going to get experience doing that either way, either by choice or by necessity. So what do you think?
You know what? I do believe that the way that you serve your client is going to be a direct reflection on how your business grows, right?
Yes.
The level of the experience that your client is able to have by you being their real estate professional, that's going to inspire and influence them to do business with you again, as well as refer you clients. So if you are able to offer that service, that knowledge base, those recommendations as it relates to the condition of the property, giving them a sense that you're going above and beyond what the standard real estate job description is, and if you're offering that, then I do believe that, that's going to make you stand apart. That's going to make you stand above your competition. Here's the caveat though, Rick. Know what you're talking about though. Like, don't try to fake it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's not something that you have a level of expertise in, or you haven't got your knowledge base up to a point to where you can provide value in your response, say as it relates to the condition, the move out condition of the property, or even being able to offer resources to help a person upon move out, moving truck, contractors, things like that. If you don't have the connection or the resource, don't put on airs as if, you got all that together when you really don't. Like that's going to crash and burn like big, quick, fast, and in a hurry. So that's the one caveat that I would put on there, Rick.
And I agree totally. And I would just like to add is that very rarely when working with buyers is the transition from the house that they're leasing or the apartment that they're leasing to the new home. Very rarely does that work out where the lease expires right on the day that you're ready to close on the new home. So a piece of advice that I like to give all current agents and new agents is become more experienced in leases and how to go about getting early releases from lease agreements, working with owners as far as being able to find new tenants to take over leases, if that's what's required to get your clients in a position to be able to move out before the current lease expires. Because the more experience, the better you can speak towards the pros and the cons, and you can start to educate your clients as far as what that process is going to be. You can relieve anxiety for your clients and relieve anxiety for the owners and relieve anxiety for yourself.
No, I agree with you 100%, Rick. Always be looking to step your game up. Get more educated.
There you go.
Yeah, learn more about your craft, so you can provide more, and you're not faking it. Like, they like to throw that out there, Rick. Well, you got to fake it till you make it. You got to fake it till you make it. But at some point, you got to make it. Like, bro, you got to stop faking it at some point, and that's how you get better. By taking the initiative, educate yourself, enhance your skill set so you can be a more effective real estate professional.
Absolutely, man. It's just, you'd be surprised because that question just hits home on so many levels, because between people who are interested in rentals but are ready to transition to that first purchase or that first move up purchase, being able to help them out through the entire process, being able to be like a one-stop shop, for lack of a better term, is something that every real estate professional, every real estate professional should aspire to be over time. So I agree totally as far as enhancing your skill set.
Yeah, man, because you know what, Rick, we